So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's an 8 of Pentacles, which goes well with the Wheel of Fortune that we saw, or Wheel of the Year. It shows that there's some time to get a new grasp on an old thing and get a chance to do it better. It's almost like Groundhog Day, that we get a chance to do it, the same boring thing again and again and again and again and again until we have the hang of it, okay, and know what's the right thing to do, or the thing that magically solves the situation. And here we have another 8 of Swords. 8 are tied to eternity patterns, karmic entanglements, but also life force and strength. But here we have given up our strength to some kind of worry or problem, or we might care a lot what other people think, or we might be conditioned to just do things in a way that we have been taught, but it's not how we are supposed to do it, or it's not true to, we are not true to ourself. We're just following what other people have dictated. Okay. So this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. And this is situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. This is your feelings towards them, the bond between the two of you. Their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for November, and their behaviors and attitudes. Okay, so we start with the situation, and it's a 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is reconciliation, coming closer to a loved one, or finding true intimacy. I don't know what this is about, because it's not related really to what I saw prior, but I will figure it out. And here we have what's on your mind, Ace of Swords. It seems like you're trying to be sharp to not recreate an old karma or go back into an old pattern. And 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. The other person seems disappointed. So the first I see is that there's a situation where you might not want to repeat an old situation. You actually want to put that relationship on the shelf and walk away, because you don't want to be the fool that tries the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result because you think that it's hopeless, or you know that it's hopeless with Ace of Swords. And the other person still hopes for some kind of reconciliation, or that there will be that you still have a relationship, or that there will be a way back for the two of you. So the question is, will you reconcile or not? Will you find common ground or not? If you don't find common ground, it's usually because we get other life assignments. So we kind of drift apart like that, and we are supposed to drift apart. And if we come back together, it's because we still have something to solve in this wheel, this eternity spiral, this karmic situation. And this is the bond between the two of you. And we have a Knight of Pentacles, which shows a certain kind of loyalty, and that we are loyal to what is familiar. Sometimes it's very hard to leave a situation also because we feel we know that person and they are our person. They have become familiar to us, while a new country, new friends, new lovers might not have the same appeal because we don't know them. They mean nothing to us. But here we see meaning. With your emotions, it's the World Tree, which is closure of an old cycle. So it definitely seems like you want to move on from something and be able to have closure. And for the other person, it's the Witch, which is the Magician card. And it feels like this person would want to find a way, a miraculous way back to you, and how to find a way to how to communicate with you, what would be the right time to communicate with you. But it's also a little bit desperate way. They're trying to not have to feel so much pain in this situation, and maybe replace the situation you have had with a new situation Doesn't have to be a romantic one. This says nothing about a romantic one. Just says I want to fill my life with new wonders. So this is the end and this is the new beginning. And the Knight of Pentacles, while it's loyal, it's also very hard working. So we can we can put in hard work, sorry, to move ourselves into a new future. First, it might be a little bit desperate, just a way to patch up a wound. But eventually, when we get more clear-headed, we might see that, I created this situation because I actually feel drawn to it, or I dream about a situation like this, or I want to fulfill my dreams. So it can be a beautiful way to come to a place where we can fulfill our dreams, or arrange our life in the way that our dreams slowly start to fulfill. Okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Crone here, which is the 8, the Strength card. So it shows integrity, and that we want with our own strength to put an end to a situation or a old story. I actually feel very familiar with this because I had a dream last night. I was on an island and trying to find a new place to live, and I saw police sirens coming down a dark road on the countryside, and I was scared because I thought my dog would be run over by this car, but instead for the police there came a lion. The lion had a company, but it was like a very strange animal. It looks like someone that was dressed like a sheep, with like some Halloween costume kind of sheep. So I didn't pay attention much to that figure. What I paid attention to was the lion with wings. And instead of becoming scared, because the lion had kind of this smirky smile on its face, like it wanted to eat me, instead I jumped on its back and we flew over the island. And I don't remember more than that. But I think this is about kind of saving yourself with using your integrity, with using your strength to fly over the situation and kind of just take a decision that this is what I will do, no matter the cost. This is my decision right now. I tried everything else and this is what I try now. Okay. So the lion and the fake lamb. I don't know who the fake lamb is, but here we have the Oak King. It's your person or partner or your shadow side. It's in a hangman position, showing that it's unable to let go of an old situation. It's still very loyal to a situation, even though it sees the truth about the situation, that it's in pain or that the situation gives pain. It's loyal to the situation and don't want to give it up, which in the dream might have been symbolized by the dog, loyalty. I was offered to buy a new dog as well, but I declined. It's too much responsibility, I thought. So the lion was not in my ownership. It was more like a partnership. And here we have the result, which is 6 of Wands, and this is Leo in Jupiter. So this, I guess, is you riding high on the lion, and maybe even flying over the situation. It's still 6, so it's connected to the Lover's card. You have the 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands here. So you might still love another person, but it seems like you're taking informed with Ace of Swords decision to walk away from this situation, either you want it or not. Whatever situation it might be. It doesn't have to be your romantic partner. It can be another situation like your work or something that you're really fed up with. You want it to work, but you see that it won't work. You have tried everything. Okay. We have the Wasp here. Anger, retaliation, jealousy. So some kind of negative energy influencing us. Or how will we deal with that energy? The King, man, authority, male, sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. So instead of engaging in some old conflict or some situation where you always end up maybe being slander talked, or people are not supportive towards you. You become here instead the king, the person taking authority over the situation. So that's a good thing. Okay. So I will use these these cards, the Tarot of Illuminati. It will be, for those of you being able to interpret your own reading, it will also be like clarification of these cards. But I will read it as if it's the past, the now, and the future. Okay, so clarifying the Six of Chalices, we have death. So the Six of Cups and death. So this past life relationship, or it can be a childhood karma or a past life karma, is something that feels at home to us, something that we are conditioned to, that we are like even sweet to. Sometimes we can be programmed as a child to be falling in love with the wrong kind of people. If we have parents that couldn't fulfill our needs, we will meet romantic partners that aren't able to fulfill our needs. If we always end up in situations that people backstab us, or we can feel like our family doesn't really have our back, we will end up in situations where we feel like people don't have our back. And this is, I think, your way to try to put an end to this with the horses here, where you use the strength. Is almost like faking it till you make it. I jumped on the back of the lion to get an overview of the situation, and you are using the horse and the all these horses here and the lion to move yourself out with your own strength from a past situation. And this, you were doing this already in the past, is what I'm seeing. Ace of Swords comes together with the Princess of Wands. So you're spiritually guided to do this. The divine has whispered in your ear to make you take on some kind of challenge that either you are passionate for it or you are a little bit scared of it. It can be different situations. And here we have a Four of Cups with the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. So I think it is about giving something up that you really don't want to give up. Like if you could keep it, you would. 13, 1 plus 3, 4. So these cards are connected. Maybe your mind knows the necessity of letting go of some situation and kind of doing what's difficult instead of yielding to the soft spot inside of you. You armor yourself and stand tall and are prepared to walk over mountains to get, I feel, to the promised land, to something that you really want to achieve. So fake compromises aren't allowed. Okay, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, but this is also your now, and we have the Ace of Swords again that we also had here. So you see clearly, you are awake. You could fool yourself again that probably this time it will work, but you know for the fact that it's not going to work. It's you don't have that fool's hope anymore. And here we have the Three of Cups, which is a beautiful card for social situations. And it's 3, 21, 2 plus 1 is 3, 12. The Hangman, 1 plus 2 is also 3. It's connected to the Empress. So it shows that we still love what we are leaving behind, or we still feel for these people or care for these people, or the dreams that we once had. We still have very good intentions towards it. So we're not leaving with anger and hatred. And here we have the Six of Wands, again, the Six of Wands. So for single people, what I'm seeing is that you have been forced to sacrifice what normal people have which might be a nice relationship, villa, a dog, and car. I don't know. And I'm laughing because there's a Swedish saying which is VVV. It's villa, Volvo, and vovve. Vovve is dog. Okay, so that's why I'm laughed. That you have sacrificed something for something that you want more. Six of Wands. And it's something that's closer to you, where you stand out, and the other people, yes, they are there, but they are not the important people. The important people are you in this situation, your achievement, what you want to reach to, what you want to do. So it's like the divine is whispering to your ear to do something that's beyond what's normal, and something that fulfills you and your life, and probably also help humanity as a whole, or your group of people, because this is like a hero. Okay, so clarifying the hero here, we have the Prince of Swords. So doing what's good for the many. So sometimes we know that we love someone and they love us, but we still need to leave them behind because the relationship is destructive, or we are not able to fulfill our dreams when we are with that person, or they are not able to be the best version of themselves as long as they are entangled to us. So we bravely cut ourselves loose from whatever is holding us back, or we are allowing someone else to cut themselves loose from us if we are holding them back. So it can be a job that no longer serves us, a relationship that no longer serves us, or a mindset or a mood or a viewpoint that no longer serves us. So we raise the swords bravely as the hero here and do what's necessary. What's good for the one person might not be good for the many. So sometimes we also need to do self-sacrifices here, like a hero. But it's still our choice. I can see that you are very much in control of this situation, even if you don't know it or feel it yourself. Five of Cups again. We have the Five of Cups, Four of Cups, Six of Cups here. So we are not happy about burning the bridges, because, as I said, we still love the situation that we were in some way, but it was like a fake compromise for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe you weren't able to become entirely happy, or you weren't able to reach your dreams, or you weren't able to do that, this or that. So in some way something was holding you back, but you're also sad to have to let it go. And then we have the Star card. So the divine is guiding you towards something, to some kind of quest, almost being like a Grail Knight kind of person. Okay, I will clarify here with the Star Seed Oracle what this whole thing mean, or the outcome of this. And we have Empathic Starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So that needs to end. Maybe you're going to take some of that energy back later on, but for right now, you are learning to become the king, the one that puts down the foot and do what's logic and right for the common good of everyone. And then we can't be like, without our energetic sovereignty, we will become a pushover or engage in codependent situations, because we become lenient and overly nice, and we might not put an end to a destructive behavior with another person, or we let someone use and abuse us. Or so here is about not being that soft person anymore, that